Hello. Good morning. It is Friday, February the 13th. Happy Friday the 13th. About 9:30 Pacific time. Friday. We know how that goes. Welcome to the end of the week, which was just, as they have all been, just flabbergasting. And today being Friday the 13th, a lot of people are thinking, this is a day that is to be afraid of because of, all the mysticism and mythology around the number 13. But I would say that in this bizarre world that we're living in right now, Friday the 13th probably is a really, really good day, right? Because everything's upside down, topsy-turvy. And what can we say is good when all the things that are taking place around us are so horrific and demonstrably bad? And the revelations that we've all been hit with are showing us the depth of the illusion that we have all been living in forever. What's good in that is the fact that we now have had the veil removed. Now it is a choice. And increasingly, none of us are making that choice to ignore what's going on. Increasingly, more and more of us are joining and speaking out. Increasingly, people are building connections and community and getting involved. Increasingly, the number of people I see who are creators online who are then taking the next step and saying, nope, I'm running now. This is very heartening. And it is easy to become saddened and overwhelmed by all the garbage and all the continuous worry about what the next thing that's going to come out might be. But we have to hold on to the fact that this is not a sprint. We did not come to this in a year or even a decade. This is not even a marathon, as I've said before. It is like a relay marathon. All of us need to pick up the baton and carry it. Doesn't mean you have to run the entire race. It does mean you can't ignore what's going on. And increasingly, people are not. And the way increasingly that we are dealing with those who refuse to see this and who are still supporting this or giving cover to this is absolutely brilliant. The mocking, the shaming, the calling out, the challenging of politicians by regular people now we're seeing. The challenging of incumbent Democrats and Republicans by regular people now. This coming election, which will take place no matter what anybody wants to say, even though it may be fraught with all kinds of garbage, and we could all count on that, this coming election is going to show that people are ready to move beyond partisanship. It's showing that people have realized the depth of compromise within the so-called opposition of the Democratic Party. The same compromise that affects wholly the Republican Party. The compromise to allow the rich and powerful to do the most beastly, corrupt, heinous things they want in exchange for their own personal power over the needs of the people. It is not easy to bear. And it's easy to fall into the idea that we lack the power. And that simply is not true. And increasingly we're seeing it. And we're going to continue to see it. None of us know how we're going to come through this. increasingly all of us know is that we will come through this. The desire for freedom is not something that is given to individuals. It's innate to all of us. Democracy, liberty, and freedom are innate desires to all of us, no matter what language, no matter how we describe it. None of us want to be enslaved. None of us want to overlook injustices and horrors and crimes. And increasingly, people have had it, and they're getting involved, so that in time, with us all working together, carrying the baton, perhaps for the long haul or just for a short distance, in time, we will get across the finish line and get about the really hard process of creating a more perfect union. I hope you all will have a good, restful weekend. Uncertain what my plans are yet. I may pop back in Sunday, but tomorrow I'm going to be out in the woods. I'm going to be hiking somewhere, charging my spirit, and getting ready for the next week. I suggest you all do the same. Take a walk, bake a pie, look at some pictures from the past that make you smile. Don't worry if you have to put down the baton for a little bit. Somebody else will pick it up. Go carefully, friends.